Hello and welcome back to Latinx.montessori. My name is Orlando and today I am sharing how we Montessori at home on a very low budget. Now, I get it. A lot of people shy away from implementing the Montessori method at home because it seems expensive, and sure, it could be. But truthfully, Montessori at home is more than having beautiful and expensive items. It is a way of life. It is how you include your children in your life and how you guide them as they scaffold life skills. So here are some ideas to help you bring the Montessori method at home on a very low budget. Number one, forget about most materials. You don't really need materials to make a strong impact on your child's life. Sometimes the only thing you need or they need is for you to be 100% present. You need to get in the right parenting mindset and include your children in your daily life so you can guide them instead of giving them devices that only entertain them rather than educate them. Now, I know that parenting is an exhausting, endless job. If you need to take a break or catch up in your sleep, then sure, give your child a few toys to play with, but do not make it a habit. Montessori parenting takes a lot of practice, especially if this is a new way of parenting or raising your child. Now, most of us were raised with old school mentalities, so we have to rewire our brains so we can fully understand the benefits of Montessori. Now, before I had my daughter, I remember saying, when I have kids, I'm gonna buy them everything I didn't have. And usually what that meant was, I am going to buy them a bunch of toys. But look, kids do not need materialistic items. All they need is a space in your home so you can introduce Montessori principles. Set up your home so your child can help and be part of your family. Look at your home from their height and see what they see so you can make the area accessible to them. As an example, you can check out this video. Just click on the link up here so you can see how we transformed our daughter's bedroom. Focus on daily life activities. Think of everything you do at home like cooking, sweeping, mopping, gardening, washing dishes. Practical life activities are the best activities you can do with your child without purchasing additional items. Whenever possible, try to include some child-sized items like a broom, which is very inexpensive so they can be fully involved in the activity. You can also have your child set up the table by bringing the utensils, one at a time of course, and clean up after each meal. Our daughter has been helping us set up the table since she was 1 year old, so it is never too early to start practicing life skills. Number three, surround yourself with nature. Now, do you know the best thing about nature? It's free. So go outside with your family and explore nature because it offers a great opportunity to learn about the environment. You know, simply hiking, climbing trees, jumping in puddles when it rains, and looking at the vegetation is enough to learn something new about our environment. But here is something I like about nature. I see it as natural therapy for mental health. Whenever we go hiking, camping, backpacking, all of my worries go away. The only thing on my mind is enjoying the moment with my family. Now, if you are a new parent, you are probably feeling stressed, tired, depressed. And I know this because I've been there. So try to get out to clear your mind, unwind, and relax after a very long day or night. You know, you're probably not getting enough sleep. I still don't get enough sleep. So try to do whatever you can to be mentally healthy for your child. Number four, visit your local library. If you don't have it in your budget to invest in learning materials, then just take a trip to your local library. Libraries offer more than just books. Some have pretty good programs for children of all ages. I started taking my daughter to story time since she was an infant, and we bonded through these activities. They also have many educational materials so your child can develop life skills. And most likely, you are going to connect with other families that share similar interests. Number five, look for free stuff on Facebook Marketplace. You will be surprised by how many free things you can find on Facebook Marketplace. A lot of families declutter their homes and just give things away. At the very least, you are going to find really good learning materials for a very low cost. So don't worry about buying the latest and most expensive educational toys and materials. Instead, focus on how you can use them to the benefit of your child. So for example, You know, this small table used to be a coffee table, I think, but the person who gave it to us shortened the legs, and now we use it as an art table, and it serves the same purpose as a $150 Montessori table. Also, look for garage sales. Similar to Facebook Marketplace, a lot of people are trying to get rid of things they don't need and sell it for a very low cost. From furniture to clothes to toys, I'm pretty sure that you are going to find at least one thing you need. And finally, just DIY everything you can. Depending on what you build, you might have to invest in a few tools. But for example, I made this clothes rack and clothes shelf for my daughter's bedroom, and I spent less than $70 in wood. Now, something like this will cost you well over $100 per item online, and I know because I looked. However, if you are handy and have a good imagination, you can reuse some of the materials you already have. Now, I've mentioned in other videos how I tore down my desk I built a few years ago and reused some of the wood to make my daughter's toy shelf, coat rack, and a small bench. Some other things you can make using recycled materials could be a marble run using toilet paper rolls, or use a shoebox to make an object permanence box, or use a plastic bin and fill it with rice, beans, sand, and other materials to make a sensory box. Now you see that raising your child the Montessori way does not have to be expensive. All you have to do is think a little bit outside the box and try to find ways to minimize the cost of quality at-home education. So go ahead and try to implement 1, 2, or maybe all of the tips I shared in this video, and provide a positive learning experience for your child. And before you head out, make sure to check out our online courses in Etsy shop, where we give you the tools to help your child acquire and master new life skills. And also don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and click the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day.